Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Today is Tuesday, October 3rd, 2023. Winter's fast approaching. I saw in the forecast, looks like we're going to have down in the mid to lower 40s on Sunday, which is only about 5 days away. So the cold weather is definitely on its way and we got a lot of work to do. So right now we're going to harvest a few peppers, but we really got to get busy on redoing the greenhouse. And we're also going to have to finish working on the newer chicken coop, which if you watched the last video, you might have seen the shed in the background. So that's all fully assembled. So we're well on our way with that. I need to concentrate on the greenhouse because we don't want to run out of time before frost gets here. And we have a couple of our trees, the soursop and the starfruit. They're going to need protection even before then. So like Sunday at night, I'm gonna have them protected a little because they don't like it below 50 much. So actually, the starfruit don't care for it below 60 too much. It survived it, I mean, it ain't killing it, but it don't love it. But anyway, so here we've got a couple of California Wonder pepper plants been growing in these containers all summer long, and we've harvested a couple here and there, no big ones, and we did have tomatoes in there with it too. One of those plants is actually still alive. It's got a couple of small cherry tomatoes on it, but you know it's pretty much done for. But I can tell these small peppers are actually going to start turning red real soon, so I might as well go ahead and get them now. That's one, and let's just go ahead and see. I think there's another one. That's two on this plant, and I think we got two on the other plant too. That one's a little more green, but it's still ready to come off. And they're small, but no blemishes on them. That's one good thing about this time of year when you get your peppers and other vegetables. They tend to be less damaged by pests and such. That one's got a little mark right there, but there's four small green peppers right out of there. Let me go ahead and get the camera spun around. I got a few more to get right here. I need to get my basket, so let me get right back to you. Okay, I think that'll work. Be able to see what I'm doing over here. Probably need to start right there in that corner up there and go ahead, and I see a couple of cayenne right there that I should have already gotten. They're past their prime, and I see a few jalapenos I want to get. I don't know if I'll be on camera very well when I'm getting those, but we'll see. I think you can see me. So we got a jalapeno right here. I actually see a potato plant coming up down there when I just moved it right down here. And then that's a volunteer potato, something I missed when we harvested potatoes we grew last year, actually. We got a jalapeno here, and another one right here. And then this cayenne's leaning into them. Let's just see if there's any of these we can get. I'm definitely going to get the ones that are starting to turn red. And any with any corking, which I'll show you what that is here in a minute. That one come right off on its own. I think them couple there could probably go just a little longer. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but right here on the pepper, you can see these little brown lines. That's the corking. So anyhow, let me finish grabbing these few jalapenos. They're not really doing as good as I'd hope. I'm gonna say, but I'm not sure that things are getting enough sunlight this close to the tree line. And that might be part of our issue. There's that one right there. Is there any more? Those don't look ready. Some small ones. Another small one right there. Yeah, so there's a nice little handful of jalapenos I got. Uh, Let me go ahead and grab those cayennes that were right next to it. Probably aren't the best shot a video, but it is what it is. I don't want to have to keep moving the camera. There's a golden cayenne. That one's looking nice. There's another one in here that's past its prime. Just have to use for seed or something. And I see a red right here. Looks like we got morning glories trying to grow in here. It's a red one. There's another red cayenne right behind it. I have many on it. We got these others that's right behind the jalapenos, which is one's here and one is here. And we grew these last year and made some sweet pickled peppers. And these things were extremely spicy. But when I grew them the year before, they didn't seem that hot. So I was kind of surprised when I saw that. Normally what I'll do is I pick a variety of red and green of these, and they're shaped this year a little bit like jalapeno. But I think what we got going on here is these are probably crossed or something. I don't know if this version is hot. So I've eaten one before and it had no heat to it. I'm gonna try one now. Very sweet, extremely sweet. Sugar content, and that's got to be really high. There ain't no heat to it. It's a great tasting pepper. For whatever reason, last year they were extremely hot, and then this year they're not. I'm not going to drag this video out too long. I just need to get busy and start harvesting. Here's something I wanted to show you. You might not have realized. I didn't. And my procrastination is what let me find this out. So this here is a peppercini. They actually turn red if you leave them on the plant long enough. That's, if you ever had the Papa John's pizza, that's what they put in there with those usually for you to have with your pizza. So here's a nice one that's just about to start turning. That's actually probably where we should be picking them, but these have turned red. So I thought that was unique. And then we got these cherry bomb peppers, and they got a great taste to them too. We just haven't, or time bomb cherry peppers. I always call them the wrong thing, but we need to harvest some of these and actually do something more with them, like pickle them or whatever. They do have a great flavor to them. Some of them are big, some of them are smaller. Nice little, fairly sweet pepper. Not much heat to it. And then here's the Cubanelles. We are finally going to get one of those to try. I haven't even tried one of these yet. This one ain't a big one, but there's just a Cubanelle. And a couple banana peppers over here I see. We should have got. So we really need to plant more than just a couple of plants of each so we can get a big enough harvest to really process these things if we want to like pickle or something like that. Otherwise, we're just having to try to eat them fresh. There's a beautiful one right there. But for the most part, I've just been kind of trying out some different peppers this year to see what I liked and didn't like. We're going to probably grow less varieties of peppers and try to hone in on the things we like the most, and on the tomatoes as well next year. But we'll probably still continue to do a little more experimenting. Only thing left I see is a few more bell peppers. Here's our first orange one. Small, but something got to it. We should have got in there sooner. I can see right there, a bug or something got in there. We'll just cut that bad part away though and eat it. And then these here are supposed to be yellow, but we haven't gotten any of those yet. And then I got a couple more California Wonder, I think. Looks like right here, one. So this is a California Wonder. It's pretty decent, but still small. This one's odd shaped, almost shaped like a Cubanelle actually. But here, this is our saved seed. And these are always nice. This is actually definitely not one of the biggest ones, but this is a nice bell pepper right here. Pretty well shaped, and I've saved these seeds for several years now, and these always do well. They turn in. I didn't get that many. I only actually got one plant to survive this year, so I didn't spend a lot of time trying to make anything happen as far as more plants, because I was trying to grow these different varieties. But next year, this is going to be my main bell pepper. I might still try to grow some of these other colored ones. This one turns red, but when you do let it go all the way to ripening. But other than that, don't got much more in the pepper department. I'm gonna go ahead and spin the camera around and show you one other thing, and we're gonna call this video quits. Okay, friends, so the one last thing I wanted to show you was we finally got our first Meyer lemon. It actually fell off the tree when I was moving the tree. I had to start moving my trees to do the work on the greenhouse, and when I did, this fell off. I was actually going to show it hanging on the tree in the video, but that's all right. This is our first Meyer lemon. I'm pretty excited about that. Key lime over here, it's about ready to start having some fruit come off of it. And then also we've got our Owari Satsuma we'll be harvesting soon, and we'll definitely do a video on those when we harvest some. But we're gonna go ahead and end the video right here. Today's harvest wasn't too bad. I mean, we got some pretty nice peppers and our one Meyer lemon, so I'm pretty happy with that. Thank y'all for watching. Like, subscribe, and share, and enjoy your day.